From 1989 to 1995, Nurse Kristen Gilbert murdered 4 of her patients at the Veterans Affairs Medical Center in Massachusetts, and she's suspected of killing dozens more. On Mind of a Monster, a podcast from ID, criminal psychologist Dr. Michelle Ward dives into Kristen Gilbert's twisted mind to try and find out why she killed her patients and how she was able to do it in front of her colleagues. She speaks with detectives, journalists, nurses, and victims' families to unpack Gilbert's life and crimes on Ward C. Listen to Mind of a Monster, The Killer Nurse, wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to 13 Nights of Macabre, a limited storytelling series presented by Macabre Mondays. This October, we're telling one story across 13 haunted nights. Tonight is night 3 of Threshold.
Chapter 3. The Knock. Darkness makes every memory louder. The light from my penlight carves a tight tunnel toward the red door as something metal sighs, like a latch deciding to forgive. Timestamp 10:05. I whisper to the recorder. Door without knob, just unlocked? The beam lands on the keyhole. A seam appears, hairline thin, down the edge of the door, wood against wood. I take one involuntary step closer. Not a whisper this time, a murmur, as if someone pressed their mouth to the hole and spoke it into me. My mother's voice, warm, distracted, the way she said it when she was buttering toast, when the morning light made our kitchen yellow. I hate that the sound makes me braver. Who are you? I ask. How do you know that name? The door breathes out. The seam widens the width of a coin. Cold air washes my face. Beyond the crack, there is no room. There is more hallway. Only blue-gray and unlit. The frames on that side empty as open mouths. I should leave. I should have left 5 minutes ago. Instead, I look to the frames flanking me. On the raw wood edges, the pencil rules continue. Rule 3, knock back. Rule 5, be counted. Rule 8, don't speak until spoken to. I am not playing, I say, though the rules disagree. Something small clicks across the runner near my foot. I look down. A glass marble, smoky, with a thread of red running through its center, rolls from the crack in the door and stops against my shoe like a tame thing. I crouch. The marble is cold as pond water. In its core, the red thread is a hallway. I can see minuscule frames repeating inside the glass. When I raise it to my penlight, the thread flickers, and for one heartbeat, I'm holding a tiny, perfect version of this corridor. This red door. Okay. I breathe. You have my attention. From inside the crack, polite, precise, a request. 3 for 3, I say, and answer. When my knuckles touch the wood, it's warm. On my left, a frame flashes, a new image. A child's handprint in dust. 5 perfect rays like a small sun. The brass label reads, Sunshine, and letters that were not there before. My voice thins. No. The seam opens another inch. The penlight skates over the threshold. The other hallway waits. Colder, a degree of blue you only see before storms. Far away, somewhere in that copied corridor, something skitters like fingernails on banister wood. I hold the marble like a talisman. Rule 5, I say to the empty frames. Be counted. The chorus answers, not with voices, with taps. One after another down the line, 13. The air seems to nod. Okay, I say again, to the house, to myself, to my mother's voice that isn't my mother. Okay, A second marble rolls out and taps my shoe. This one is cloudy white. In its center, a thread of gold instead of red. It hums, faintly, when I pick it up. My phone vibrates so hard it almost jumps from my hand. New voicemail. I don't have service down here, but the notification insists. I press play. My own voice pours into my ear, ragged and urgent, recorded at 12:04 a.m., a time that hasn't happened yet. Sunshine, listen, don't turn around when the door... The message cuts off with a wet scrape and a long, thin inhale. From the red door's crack, something inhales too.
Another night ends inside the Morrow house, but you can feel it, can't you? The door's still open. The house is still waiting. Tomorrow night, the door opens again.